Shalom. I just had a thought because I'm listening to different ones as usually as I do, and then I thought some believe that this is what I believe. I believe that the scriptures are what they say, line upon line, precept on precept, in the volume of the book, and I'm learning about other books. But I first learned that I first came to believe that his name was Jesus, the Christ, and then I moved on to believe that it was Yeshua, Yehoshua, and now I call him Yahusha, meaning Yah is salvation, right? Okay, if Yah is salvation, why don't we believe what Yah says? There are some people that teaching that Yahusha is not the son, and that Yahuah never had a son. And Yahusha never really said, "I'm some spectacular son," because even the Jews at the time said, "You make yourself equal with Yahuah. That's blasphemy." He said he was the first begotten. So if you say that he's not the son, how can you say that you are the son? He said, "My mother, my father, my brother are those who do the will of my father." So once we go out and do his will, and we believe on his son, who is basically showed us the way, we become in that way, and we become like the son, and now we become the sons and daughters of the Most High. So, do you believe that you are the son? Do you believe that you are the daughter of the Most High? Do you keep his commandments? If you love me, keep my commandments. See, those are the ones that are the sons and daughters of the Most High. I'm going to go through some scriptures real quick. It says, John 12:44. Do you believe that Yah is salvation? John 12:44. Yahushua cried and said, "He that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me." See, he didn't give himself the credit. He said, "But if you believe, I came for a mission. So if you believe that I accomplished this mission, then you believe on him who sent me on this mission, because Yah is salvation." Psalms 45:6. This is the Father speaking right here, through the Son. He says, "Thy throne, O Elo, is forever and ever. The scepter of thy kingdom is a right scepter." That's the Father. That's what the Father said about Yahusha. And then you say, "Well, give me another precept." Hebrews 1:8. But unto the Son he says, "Thy throne, O Elo, is forever and ever. A scepter of righteousness is the scepter of thy kingdom." And then I give you another precept. He said he was the firstborn among many brethren. So if we keep his commandments, we are also, he said, "Have you not read that you are Elohims?" Then they kind of debated with him. He said, "For you know neither the scriptures. You don't know the scriptures, because this is what it takes to become a son of the Most High. Keep his commandments, and he'll do the work." Matthew 4:4. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Elo." See, Yahusha is the word, and he comes in the volume of the book. So if you don't believe in the Son, you cannot believe in Elo, because you cannot believe what he's saying. And also, I'm going to get there, y'all willing. Let me see. Now let me get there first. Let me one step at a time. Revelations 10:9. And he went unto the angel and said unto him, "Give me the little book." And he said unto me, "Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey." See, the truth it's gonna be bitter. It's gonna be bitter in the stomach. It's gonna be hard to take, because we've been told a lot of lies. It's going to be bitter in our stomach. But then when that truth, once we settle on that truth, it's going to come out of our mouth sweet as honey, because we're going to deliver the truth. It's going to make people joy, because they're going to be glad they heard that truth come out of your mouth. It's going to come into your belly sweet. Sour. And some of theirs too, once they hear the truth. But once they settle on the truth, it's going to become sweet in their mouth. Luke 11:28. But he said, ye rather, blessed are they that hear the word of Elo and keep it. Revelations 1:3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Elo, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So if you say that he had no son and that Yahushua never existed, you will never find out about who Yahuwah is, because the spirit of prophecy comes through the son, Yahushua. And now it's transferred unto us his other sons and daughters that is professing this testimony. So without the key ingredient, you cannot express who Yahuwah is. And Yahushua is that key ingredient. The word. The spirit of prophecy. Yahushua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but by me. You can't go to the Father without this word. Psalms 40:7. Then said, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. From what they call the Old Testament to the New Testament, he in every place. It's all about him. Because through him you learn who the Father is. That's why he said in the Colossians, when you see me, you seen the Father. You can't see the Father without Yahushua, without the Word. Hebrews 10:7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me, to do thy will, O Elohim. That's another precept for you guys also. You need another precept. Hebrews 1:1-2. Elo, who at sundry times in diverse manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets, has in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he has appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. He made the worlds through the word, through he spoke it, his Son. Hosea 12:10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and have multiplied visions, and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. See, he spoke through the prophets, but then during that time, before he was crucified, he spoke through his Son, and they killed him because they tried to shut him down. Hebrews 8:11. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, know Yahuwah, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. How do you think he's going to do that? He's just going to mysteriously put it in your heart? No, he's going to put Yahushua in your heart, that word. And that word is going to bring forth that truth and make that truth last in your heart once you read these words. He's going to place that word, the truth, in your heart through the word, through Yahushua HaMashiach. John 12:44. Yahushua cried and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. So, hopefully that helps. But that came to my heart to share that. And shalom.